Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are about to head into Act 5 of the game, but before we do, one last word on Act 4. I want to talk about the Baphomet fight, because a lot of commenters have been saying that the Baphomet fight was actually very different for them. Well, it turns out that ours ended due to story-based reasons, not due to gameplay-based reasons. I believe, now I'm not entirely sure if this is the only condition, but I believe because we sided with Nocticula, our fight ended after 4 rounds of combat. It wasn't due to our HP dropping low, it wasn't due to a party member dying. Like, I've run it through many times. None of that actually matters. The only thing that matters in that fight is that you reach the 5th round of combat. You've done 4 rounds of combat. Once that happens, Nocticula appears, the fight ends, and that's pretty much it. So, we're going to move on from that then, and we are going to move into Act 5. So, let's jump through the Nexus and, well, see what's going on. Of course I'm going to take everything with us, why wouldn't I? If we're able to move around, that's great. If we're not, we'll just drop it again at the next place and then pick it up at the end. Right. So, this is the Nexus once more. What have we got here? Chips on the cobblestone indicate this portal was recently blocked. Okay. So somebody recently blocked that one up. I assume it was probably Nocticula when she sent some people over. She was probably like, actually, I don't really want the portal to be open. That seems bad for me. This is still the same. Oh yeah, the place has been sanctified. Cool. Put our buff on, and let's continue looking around. Don't see anybody here. I'm assuming we just go to the Midnight Fane. Oh. Or we fight, I guess. Some demons. Oh, that's also broken. So it's a slightly different map as well then, if that's broken. Charge. Let's see what we got down here. Okay. We got very little in terms of sound effects, but we do have 2 demons. Charge. We'll take the attack of opportunity. I'm not really that worried about it. Okay, that seemed to work. Oh, these guys are way back. Well, run forward. And then, I don't know, hit with one of those. Still not a lot of sound, but that's okay. Shoot. Wasn't in range of the other one. Looks like our other party members are in the turn order, but I'm assuming they're not actually doing anything. No, it doesn't look like they're actually here. That's a little weird. Like, when I sell them up there, I was thinking like, hey, maybe it's going to be like the XCOM tower defense thing, where, you know, all of your party members would come back and you'd have to defend your base. Turns out that's not what's happening here, so okay, sure, whatever. We'll just carry on and, well, I guess they'll just continue to exist outside of existence. That's fine. Hit him. Awesome. Cool. Well, that was fairly easy. Let's do the next fight. Yeah, a little bit odd. So I'm assuming these aren't Nocticula's guards, so she would be a little bit annoyed at us. Let's see, so that one's broken down. So somebody came in here and deliberately destroyed all the portals. Oh, there's somebody here. Is that Nocticula's guard, maybe? Maybe somebody got here before she did. Apparently one sound effect has got through. The sound effects all being turned off are a little bit weird for me, but okay. We'll rebuff ourselves. I mean, you can hear them, but they're like underneath like a layer of muffle. It's very odd. Right, run forward, attack. Nice. That guy went invisible. We can still completely see him. Mind Fog doesn't affect us, I believe, because of, what's it called? Because of Life Bubble. Yeah, we're not affected by fog effects. Charge forward and stab. Good damage. Areelu, move forward a little bit, start shooting. Very nice damage. This one turns around and hits us. For a reasonable amount of health. Okay. That one hit Woljif once. Raybor. Oh, you can charge. Perfect. Very nice damage. Ton of misses on us. Great. And another couple of misses on us. Our party members, I guess, are somewhere else taking their turns, because they seem to still take time, which is odd. Shoot. Ember up here. Then maybe a little chain lightning. Okay. I didn't do quite as much as I hoped, but that's fine. They got one attack. This thing moves in. Tries to attack. Lan isn't here, so didn't really do anything. Let's apply our buffs and debuffs, and then maybe go for a force reality to stun these two. Right, we got a stun, and the other person just isn't stunned. That's fine. Right, end turn. Invisibility again, and then move forward, and still isn't really doing anything I'm not worried about. Stab him. That one is very dead. Okay. Move forward. Shoot. Oh, wow. Just exploded into damage. Okay. Bunch of people not getting a turn. Greybore. Kill.
Business.
That one is also dead. Oh, they're mythic, so they're gonna get another. Like they're gonna get res. That's fine. One of these. Hey, -4 dex. That's not too bad. Mirror image again. Does basically no damage. I'll just remove mirror image. Nice. Stab.
Distract them for me.
Okay. Shoot. That one is now also dead. So now we just wait for them to respawn, I guess. I'll delay until after it respawns. Cool. We get attacks opportunity. It gets one attack. Greybore then kills it, no doubt. Perfect. Now I might as well just delay my turns until after it respawns. Cool. We got an attack of opportunity on it. And now just shoot it. One of those. Oh, right. Just zapped it out of existence. Nice. So grab the loot. And then this. The armor of the horribly deformed corpse bears the symbol of the Lady in Shadow, though it is barely discernible through the blood. Okay, so whoever came through here, who I think it was Mal, whatever his name is, the former alchemist of I've completely forgotten, Hepsimira. Yeah, the former alchemist of her, his army must have come through here and just killed all the Lady in Shadows people. Dead ritual slave purchased from Krebus. It looks as if it exploded from the inside. Oh dear. The young woman's innocent beauty has been defiled by horrible wounds left by claws and blades. Hello. You promised you'd bring us home and then you left. Why would you do this to us? Oh, he died. Well, I'll grab his loot. We fulfilled the orders of Our Lady in Shadow until the end. She will avenge us. That doesn't really seem like her sort of thing. Champion, is that you? You're here to watch me depart in triumph. I thank you for this honor. Thanks for the loot, mate. Promised you'd save us, that you'd lead us away. Been waiting so very long.
Adventures await.
I wonder whether you always have to wait a long time, or whether like it was just our bad luck. It's probably our bad luck caused most of it. Now I do want to walk all the way along here, and I am going to. It's gonna take a while because we're moving it heavy. But I did also see that our next objective is go to the Midnight Fane, so we're so close to Dresden, which means we're so close to a shop. But I really want to just check the end here. Oh, there's our other party members. They're up in the corner. That's really funny. But yeah, I just want to check down here to see that there's nothing going on. Originally, I was checking for my other party members, but I guess I found them. Right, so while we walk over, I'm going to have a look at that. But yeah, I saw that it was Midnight Fane, so chances are we're going to go to Drezen next. So, like, seems like we might get the chance to shop. I love this. This is the best way to handle your party members. I don't know why they put them off to the side like that. That's so odd. I guess it's because they always spawn in a Nexus, so they just thought they'd just put them to the side rather than, you know, create a version of the Nexus where they didn't spawn. It's an odd decision, but hey, they did it, so cool. Right. To the caves. Hey, it's our Aeon mirror. Yeah, we seem to be good. We're chill. I'm not going to go down there and check what's going on down there. I assume it's nothing. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy's big. That guy's really big. Okay, shoot him. You know what? For being so big, he's very difficult to click on. Nice crit. Really good crit. Alright, one of those, one of those, one of those. One of those. One of those, one of those. Charge forward and hit him. Nice. They get their turns, they start doing things. Let's do Chain Lightning. Very good damage. Woljif, stab.
Time to share your treasures.
Good. Marilift's attacking somebody. Seela! So Seela must be here then. That's interesting. Greybore. You got somebody you can charge here? No? Who made that whimper? Oh, it was probably the Pleasure Slave, right?
It's your time to cease to exist.
Okay. Okay, so that might explain why our party members were in the, you know, initiative, because they're inside fighting. This thing gets smaller and then we just killed it. I don't know why it got so much smaller, but... Well, it's dead now. Kill. Oh, that's a lot of damage to this thing. Charge. Hey, there's Seela. Okay, defending the portal. She's probably going to be like, where were you for 6 months? But hey, actually Seela's probably going to be like, welcome back. Other people might say, like, you know, where were you? Nenio, please don't melee the enemy. I didn't think I'd have to say that this episode, but you know. That's fine. Camellia, you can melee the enemy. You've got in range. Seela's almost dead. Oh no. Well, that one's dead. Somehow somebody managed to CC Rachel? What happened?
I'll make short work of this.
Lan's taking some shots. Okay. Kill. Not quite. Attack. One of those. That's a pretty bad miss. Nenio went for a melee attack.
Cover
Kill.
me, all right?
Nice damage, Camellia. Not quite enough, but nice. Hello, everybody. Lan, please stop shooting our own party. Nenio, please stop shooting our own party. Horse, please stop hitting our own party. Okay. Turns out, you know, we can be gone for 6 months and everything will pretty much be the same in terms of how we interact with the other party members. Leave me, please. I don't want to fight. Okay. Hello. You meet the gazes of your companions. It seems they did not expect your appearance at the Nexus. What happened here? Seela looks dismissively at a demon corpse that had been cut in half. A bunch of demons jumped out of the portal. They didn't even think of trying to go round us. Their desperation made them stronger, but as usual it didn't end well for them. Where did this camp come from? Where do you think the mongrel settlements under Canabras came from? We had to find a way to survive. A bunch of outcasts who took root in harsh, hostile soil like weeds and established their miserable lives. Same old story. Well, I'm back. Time to head for home. Hey ho! Farewell, cozy stone hole that sheltered us. So long, charming fanged creatures that almost bit off my finger on a hunt. Goodbye, drafts, polluted water, and ravenous murder crystals. No offense, but I won't miss you. I understand. Okay. So our party members are basically like, well, we were here for a while, so we set up a camp. Is there anything up here? You know, they set up a camp, so like, they might have had a box filled with loot. Turns out they didn't. Oh wait, this goes all the way up here now. This didn't used to, did it? Or maybe it did. Maybe this is where we found Nocticula's spy? It might have been. We're going to check up here, and if there's nothing up here, I'm going to apologize profusely. And we're going to turn around. What's this? Does this just say, like, there's a mining thing? Yeah, there's a mine shaft. Okay. Cool. Right. Back to the Midnight Fane. If we're walking this slowly in the Midnight Fane, I will seriously consider dropping some loot, but if we get teleported to where we need to go, maybe I won't need to. We'll see. I'm being optimistic today. Right. Quick save. And into the Midnight Fane we go.
The commander found herself in a Lashanira, the very heart of enemy territory. Much to her credit, she managed not only to pique the interest of the Lady in Shadow, but to defeat Baphomet himself. But after these adventures, does she still remember Golarion and wonder about its fate?
A little bit, yeah. I did not decide the Lexicon of Paradox's fate. Well, that's because I didn't have both parts of the Lexicon of Paradox, so literally couldn't do that quest, but that's fine. Recapture all regions of the Worldwound, develop all aspects of the Crusade to a maximum. Oh cool, and we can wander around normally here. Nice. Hello. Oh, we can actually just like speak to our party members again. Okay, so is this our new base? This appears to just be our new base for just now. This is kind of weird. Camellia? No? Okay. I guess maybe it's a chance for us to just build up. Oh, maybe this is the camp that we were meant to talk about? Like this one in here? Maybe they set up camp in the Midnight Fane? Yeah, that was probably what we were talking about. Hey, Woljif. Show me your thiefling connections. I want to sell everything. Perfect. Right, we'll get rid of all them. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. We'll keep this one. That one might actually be good for somebody. Keep that one. Get rid of all of this junk. We'll keep the flail. We'll keep the dagger. We're literally just selling things that are like random junk. That's our first pass, is random junk here. I think we'll end up okay just selling random junk. All the spears can go. All those spears can go. Shields. We do need to do a little bit of a look around at what shields we have and who needs to get what. But that's a larger question. Like that's a larger thing we need to do. Right now, I'm happy with the party we've got, and we can sort it all out when we get to, or when we get back to Drezen. There we go. I think works for us. We're heavy for one person. Oh, we'll get rid of the natural armor amulets as well, actually. There we go. I'll keep the amulet +5 just in case. And then that should be enough to be going on with. Yeah, an extra 200,000. Right. Quick save. Areelu? We're back in Golarion again. Will Desna keep you safe now? No, her gift did not come back. She's not going to rescue me from danger anymore. But I'm no longer afraid. But I'm not afraid. I'm no longer alone. I have allies who won't let me die. I have friends now. Oh, cool. So she's not going to do that teleport away thing if she drops low in health?
March
Wonderful.
on.
You're extremely quiet today. Me? And Nenny will cast a frown in your direction. I'm just busy, and not busy at the same time. I feel like I have to do something, but don't really know what. It feels like I've forgotten something. It's an odd sensation. Okay, Darren? Ah, you finally remembered my existence, Darren smiles mischievously. I found your note. Interesting that says requires Aeon Mythic Path. I don't think it says that for everybody. Interesting, I found your note. What are you talking about? Darren casts his gaze down, looking the picture of innocence. A note that was hidden in a certain place to which I had given you a key? A mere coincidence, of course. You must have come across some rubbish I'd put there by accident and then forgotten to throw out. Alright. Whatever you want to say. Down here, Ember. You've talked to Nocticula. What can you say about her now? She was laughing so loudly, but you know, I think it was just so she didn't cry. She had so many servants, but not a single friend. So many lovers, but no one to love. So much power, she uses it all to hurt herself. I hope she can change her life. It'll be so sad if she has to live like that forever. I noticed a shadow behind you. Yes, I saw them too. They come and go, but they don't do anything bad. I don't think they are scary. Okay, well, you know, cool. I hadn't actually noticed the shadow behind her, but I thought I'd just ask. Rachel? What's an interesting discovery? She who was considered the chosen of the gods, who desired to liberate the Worldwound, turned out to be a creation of the Worldwound's architect. Rachel speaks matter-of-factly. I did have my doubts about the nature of your power, but the reality exceeded every expectation. Well, the source of my power is irrelevant. I am who I am. Areelu cannot control me. I suppose you are right. If Areelu Vorlesh or Nocticula had direct access to your consciousness or any other ways to blackmail you, they would have acted by now. On the one hand, I am astonished that they decided to grant such colossal power to an entity outside their control. And on the other hand, that is peak demon behavior. One way or another, consider yourself warned that I will have to report our discovery to my superiors in the Hell Knight hierarchy. I am now ready to answer your questions. Oh, that's fine. Hello, Lan. See you, Lan. Anyone else we haven't spoken to yet? Oh, Sociel, who is over here.
Onwards.
Okay. Now we have no way back to where we need to go this way, but we can go to the magical barrier over here, which will let us progress, I think. I wonder if this is going to be our permanent base or whether this is just like our base for 5 minutes. I suspect it's our base for 5 minutes, which is a little odd. Anyway. To Drezen. I'm going to take my party members. I'm not going to level anyone's mythic levels right now. I'm quite happy with the way things are. We'll level them all when we get enough XP to get to level 18, which should be very soon. I imagine, like, could be within the next minute or so, depending on how the game plays out. Well, let's see. Also, I wonder where in Dresden this knocks us out. This is somewhere we've been before, I think. I don't know where.
Let us be off.
Oh, this is the barracks. Yeah, this is the barracks. Yeah, this is the, that's this building. Okay. Hello. Who are you? What are you doing? Well, see ya. Things appear to have gone badly here. There is, however, still loot, which you can never really complain about. I mean, the loot was probably ours originally, but you know. It also kind of looks like the fighting is finished here. Like, everybody is kind of done, right? Like, on both sides. No, there's no really no carnage. It's just, like, quiet. Yeah, again, like, there's no fighting ongoing. There was fighting here, and now there isn't. Oh, wow, we have to go, like, all the way around Drezen again. Okay. Assuming this won't... Oh, hello. I was going to say, I was assuming this wouldn't last too long because we got all the quests saying, you know, raise up your, what's it called? I guess we have to retake Dresden again. But we got all these quests saying, you know, raise up your Crusader ranks. So I would assume we're going back to normality at some point. We'll see. That thing's not got a turn. Woljif, stab it.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Nice. Kill it. Then you can turn to whatever the next thing is. The Bard, kill it. And then the Warrior. It's almost dead. Step away. Shoot it.
Out of my sight.
Don't kill Ember, you very annoying warrior. Didn't even attack Ember. For that, you can survive another second. Greybor, kill it.
You're in my way.
We'll kill it.
Forward.
Right. Grab the loot.
Fighting for
Do a quick save. Not quick save. A quick heal. But you know what? While we're here, we'll do a quick save.
And performed with pinkies out.
And then we'll move along here.
Follow me.
Oh, it was pointed out that the greater invisibility thing for Greybor is actually great because he will always now get stealth attacks. Like, he will always get sneak attack damage. Which sounds pretty sweet.
Desna,
Shoot.
guide my hand.
Fun.
They all have the Aeon effect on them until we attack them, at which point the Aeon effect leaves. Interesting. Charge, just so I can figure out what else is happening in this area. Nice crit sneak attack. Do this, charge. And then shoot that one.
I will see to your demise.
Didn't really do anything. You can't charge. Let's give ourselves extra movement. Now you can charge. And immediately destroy thanks to your extra divine damage on charge. Let me just double check I actually do have that now. Yeah, see, it's bludgeoning and force when he charges, and then he gets, yeah, there's his divine damage, which also then gets extra force on top of it for some reason. I don't know where we get our 2d6 force damage from, but it appears to apply to all three of those, which seems very good. I'm just going to use nothing with her. I don't think we need it.
Distract them from me.
That one's dead. Attack.
We won't falter.
And shoot. And shoot.
Precision and grace.
And attack. That one didn't get a turn either. The Marilith gets its turn. Did manage to hit us with a staggering critical, but that's okay. Stab it. Nice. Grab the loot. And move forward. Hey, there you go. Now we're level 18.
March
That's
on.
all we needed to do. Well, I would guess if we have to fight our way through here, we might as well level up to level 18. Seems a little odd to do that at this particular point in time, but hey, that's what we're going to do. Level 18 it is. Right.
We should move.
Let's start with our character. I did just quick save, so let me just double check. Let's do it again. There you go. Just so we don't mess it up. Also, heal us
The world's not ending just yet.
a couple times. There we go. Now we'll have a look at what we're doing. So, level 18. For us, it's another point in Judge. Really, nothing we need to worry about. Get those ones, get Lore Religion. And then we get a level 6 spell. At level 6, we have Inspiring Recovery, we have Dispel Magic Greater, and we have Heal. What else would be useful? Maybe just pure damage would be useful here? Like something like Blade Barrier? Seems to do a lot of damage to a large amount of enemies. Is affected by spell resistance though. Are there any not affected by spell resistance? Those might be better. Cleanse removes a bunch of conditions as well. Okay. Anything else not affected? Harm isn't affected? Really? Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll take Harm. It's not affected by spell resistance. That sounds useful. Let's go with that. Also, do I have Light Aura, Dark Aura, all of that sort of stuff on? No, so I need to reapply Light Aura. Cool. Right. Grey Boar. Another point in Slayer. Seems good to me. Gets this last level of sneak attack and gets Slayer talents. Get him all of those ones. That's fine. Yep. And then for a Slayer talent, what are we looking for him? A character who selects this talent gains Blinding Critical as a bonus feat even if she doesn't meet the prerequisites. Does he have a critical feat? He doesn't, so we could just give him one. That seems like a good use of his point. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look. What else have we got? So Blinding Strike is good. We can give him extra combat feats. I don't think we need those. Dispelling Attack. An opponent that has dealt sneak attack damage by a character with this ability is affected by a targeted dispel magic affecting one of the spell effects active on the target. The caster level for this ability is equal to the character's level. That's also very good. Let's add that into the very good category. See if we got anything else here. If we hit a creature with an attack that deals sneak attack damage, we can remove effects. I don't think that's really the way we want to be playing things. We designate a single enemy she is adjacent to as her prey. Until next turn, they can add sneak attack damage to all attacks made against the prey, even if they're not flanky or it's not flat-footed. Doesn't matter because we're invisible. Can no longer be flanked. Don't really think that's a problem for us. Don't think we need Iron Guts. Jump up's not a problem. Knowledge Arcana isn't a problem. At 4th level, an Executioner automatically gains a talent. The creature that takes sneak attack damage from an Executioner must make a Fortitude save, DC 10, plus half the Executioner's class level plus his Intelligence modifier becomes sickened for 1d4 rounds. Not good. Skill masteries don't matter. Okay, gains bonuses to mind affecting conditions equal to Dex modifier. Doesn't matter. Dex modifier sucks for this particular character because he's strength. Based, nothing else really matters. Uncanny dodge could be okay. I think I'm just going to take... It's between blinding strike and dispelling. I'm going to take dispelling attack. I think dispelling is one of the strongest things you can do in this game. So we'll take that. It also doesn't appear to be a thing we have to turn on, so it must just be permanently activated. Cool. I was kind of worried it might be like, you know, you had to turn it on and then maybe it was shared with something else and it was more of a choice, but no, just permanently. We dispel now if we, what, do sneak attack damage? Is that what it said? I read what it said a second ago and took it because of that, but let's just double check. Yes, if we do sneak attack damage, then the person we attack is hit by a targeted dispel magic with a current caster level of 18. That's not bad. Alright. Woljif, your turn. Now, Woljif is taking yet another one, not in that, but in Eldritch Knight. So Eldritch Knight, this particular level gets him nothing. Next level we get a bonus feat, and then the level after we get the spell critical, which is the whole reason we did all of this. So that should be good when we get there. 2 spells. Do we already have level 6 spells? We do. Yeah. We'll just see if there's anything like really good here. Angelic Aspect could be good if we decide to give him enduring spells. We're not really planning to, but it would give him a nice little bonus. Although Angelic Aspect is level 5, we're really looking for level 6 spells. Transformation. Gain a bonus to Strength, Dex, and Con. Natural Armor bonus, Competency on Fortitude saving throws. Proficiency doesn't matter, but your base attack bonus equals your character level, which may give you multiple attacks. This seems like it's more of a wizard getting buff than anything else. It doesn't seem like it's something we need to worry about. Sirocco is really good, but I don't like the noise. I'll be honest as to why I'm not taking that particular one. Same reason as why I don't use the Wind Elemental anymore. Summons a Grave Knight or Guardian Armor. Appears where you designate and acts according to its initiative checks. It attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. It's just a summon. Okay, that's cool. A summon might be useful. Chain Lightning isn't that useful. It's only really useful on the one who's immune to it. Beast Shape is okay. Banshee's Blast. This one seems okay. Yeah. Does a lot of damage and forces them to have to take a reflex save. Yeah, let's take that. And then, well, maybe take Create Undead just for a little extra summoning power. Nice. Quick save. Let's have a look at Darren here. Darren's going to take another level in Oracle. He gets 9th level spells. Very cool. I think I'm just going to pile things into more religion now. Oh, right. So for 9th level spells, he has none currently and he gets 1. Why is... I can get heal mass at 9th level as well? Okay. I don't know why I would want to, but I guess I can. Any of these buffs? Minute per level personal buff. You surround yourself with buffeting shrouds of supernatural tornado force winds. Grant you a fly speed of 60 feet with perfect maneuverability. Neither your armor nor your load affects this fly speed. Your winds around you shield you from any other wind effects and form a shell of breathable air around you, allowing you to fly and breathe underwater or in outer space. You have total concealment against ranged attacks, gases, and most gaseous breath weapon attacks cannot pass through the winds. In addition, when a creature hits you in a melee attack, you can shape your winds to lash out at the creature as an immediate action. The creature must pass a Fortitude saving throw or take 5d8 points of bludgeoning damage or be knocked prone if on the ground. On a failed save, huge flying creatures are checked and large-sized or smaller flying creatures are blown away instead of knocked prone. On successful save, the damage is halved and the creature is not knocked prone or checked or blown away. Okay, that's a nice personal buff. It's not amazing, but it's nice. We could also go for Summon Monster 9, which means we could summon 1d3 extra planar Frost Giants. Or 1d4 plus 1 Boogeyman, or 1 Thanadaemon if I'm evil, which we are. He is kind of the summoner. You know, let's commit. He's the summoner. Summon monster level 9. It's not the best option there. I think the buff is the best option there, but hey. Summon monster level 9. Which is gonna live over here, over the top of summon monster level 8. And that's gonna live nowhere. Okay. Ember. Time for you to level up. Now, Ember is going into enduring spells, so that's something to remember. At 9th level, she gets a Grand Hex. Ooh, and she actually gets 2 of those. Okay, cool. And she just gets more spells. So let's go with that to start with. What is a Grand Hex? Well, what are the Grand Hexes? Animal Servant, Death Curse, Lay to Rest, and Life Giver. Okay. Animal Servant. Can use this hex to turn a humanoid enemy into an animal and rob it of its free will. This transformation works as Beast Shape 2 and is negated by a successful will save. Creature retains its intelligence score and known languages if any, but the witch controls its mind. This effect functions as Dominate Monster, except the creature does not receive further saving throws to resist the hex. Whether or not the save is successful, the creature cannot be the target of the hex again for 1 day. Okay, that's odd. Death Curse. 30 feet, the hexed creature receives a will save to negate the effect. If this save is failed, the creature becomes fatigued for the first round of the hex. On the second round of the hex, the creature becomes exhausted. On the third round, the creature dies unless it succeeds at the Fortitude save. Creatures that fail the first save but succeed the second remain exhausted and take 4d6 points of damage, 1 point of damage per level of the witch. Slaying the witch that hexed the creature ends the effect, but any fatigue or exhaustion remains. Whether or not the save is successful, blah de blah, can't apply again. Lay to Rest. Also, was this Delicious Fright? I just wasn't sure I'd ever seen that one. Okay, I think I just ignored it each time. Lay to Rest. May target a single undead creature with this hex as if with an undeath to death spell. Will save negates this effect. Okay. And then Life Giver. As a full round action, we can touch a dead creature and bring it back to life. It functions as resurrection, but does not require a material component. I'm sorry, that's the one you have to take. Okay. 9th level spell. We currently have Polar Midnight, but I think we have that due to an item. Okay. What else do we get at 9th level? Wail of the Banshee. Emit a terrible, soul-chilling scream that possibly kills creatures that hear it except for yourself, inflicting 10 points of damage per caster level. Okay. Power word Kill. Kills one creature of your choice whether the creature can hear the word or not. If the creature has 101 or more hit points, is unaffected. Okay. Mind Blank Communal. This functions like Mind Blank, except it affects all party members and lasts for 4 hours. This spell grants a +8 resistance bonus on saving throws against all mind-affecting spells and effects. That's really good. And the fact its base duration's 4 hours means that currently the duration would be 24 hours. That seems fantastic. Heroic Invocation. All creatures who are subject to the spell gain a +4 morale bonus to attack and damage rolls and gain 2d8 +4 temporary hit points, become immune to both fear and charm effects of the spell's duration. Also very good. Once Foresight is cast, you receive instantaneous warnings of impending danger or harm to the subject of the spell. You are never flat-footed. In addition, the spell gives you a general idea about what action you might take to best protect yourself and gives you a +2 insight bonus to AC and on reflex saves. And then the other two are fairly self-explanatory. I'm going to take Mind Blank because that sounds incredible. Because it fixes one of our main issues, which is that we have no way to stop ourselves being mind-controlled. And it surprisingly kills us most of the time. Right. And then Areelu, level 18. Gonna take a new combat style feat. There's no real reason for her to switch at this point. Cool. This is really the easiest group to level up. So, yeah, let's go with that. We can take a skill focus, or we can take archery. Do we have any archery left? Point blank master. You don't receive attacks of opportunity while firing the selected weapon while threatened. I already have that for R1. I could take dodge. That's fine, I guess. Toughness is also fine. Proved critical isn't that good. Skill focus. Do I have a skill that I think we need focused by you? Maybe mobility? We are a little bit low on people who can do mobility checks. Yeah, let's give you a mobility skill check. Yeah, that seems fine. And that means we get +6 to that. Yeah. So it makes it 36 as a base. That's good. Skill focus. Right. And that is everybody leveled up. We got more spell slots on you, probably. We didn't get more spell slots on you, and actually we looked at it previously. You don't get more. Do you have your new spells on a bar somewhere?
We'll make things right.
No, because yours are absolutely full. We don't have any of them right now anyway. We might sort this out later. We already had a look and put your new spell where it needs to go. You need to choose spells, I think, for level 6. Put another Dispel Magic Greater in there for just now. And then another Cone of Cold. I don't even know if you really have these or whether it's because we have a buff that's giving you more spell slots. You're fine. You're just as good as you always were. And then we didn't actually gain any spells we cared about, I think. No, we gained harm, which we don't really care about, but it's nice to have if we need it. Cool. Right. That was a really quick level up for this party. So we're actually going to carry on. Anevia, hello. Oh, she's all Aeon-y right now. I think she was before as well. A slight figure slinks out of the shadows. I'll hold it. State your names or my archers will shoot you where you stand. The voice is familiar. You don't even have to guess. Anevia, it's you. Commander. Anevia visibly fights a desire to pull you into a hug. Ah, bloody knew it. I told them you'd come. I've got some winnings to collect. She gleefully punches the air. I thought it was you the second I saw you. Why are you here? One scout patrol, slaying any demons that reach this far. It's kind of routine these days. Anevia glances around. This ain't the place for that conversation. We gotta move, and fast. So you want to bet? Do I get a share of the winnings? Anevias laughs. I'll donate your share to the treasury if we survive. The stuff that's going on here right now, Commander. Oh, it's a long story. What happened here while I was gone? Oh, everything went to shit, to put it mildly. Let's go back to our base. I'll fill you in when we get there. Base? All of Dresden is our base. Anevias shoots you a bleak, guilt-ridden look. Ah, not anymore. These days we make do with what we got. And what we got is sod all. Well, let's go and talk somewhere more suitable. Anevias nods. Oh, let's go, but I gotta warn you, the news ain't good. Where are we going? I imagine the church? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty beat up here. Anevias waves a hand in the direction of the camp. Ah, there you have it, Commander. Our temporary camp. It's embarrassing to have to show you how things have turned out, but now we're gonna do something about it. What happened to Drezen while I was gone? Anevias folds her arms. Well, things are quiet at first, you know, as quiet as they were when you were here. I mean, the Queen took hold of the reins, but she wasn't going to go against your wishes, so she kind of just left everything as it was. She told everybody to hold on and you'd be back soon. Anevias sighs. Things carried on like that for 6 months. I was gone for 6 months. Yeah, why are you acting so surprised? I'm no expert in demon stuff, but it hasn't been that long for you. There's definitely something fishy going on, a magical trap or something like that. Alright, so, where are the mongrels? Why didn't they help you? Anevias grimly shakes her head. Deserted they did. I didn't see that coming, I'll admit. They were good people, strong, but there was no sign that anything was wrong. But one night they all just got up as one and left. Ah, yes. Well, we might know what happened there. The guards at the gate tried to stop them. Fat load of good that did. The mongrels slit the guard's throat and vanished into the wound. Nobody knows what happened to them, but there have been rumours. Right, so 6 months passed. What happened next? So listen, Anevias frowns. 6 months? That ain't nothing, you know. But after a while, we realised that, well, that you wouldn't be coming back. The Queen was real cut up about it. She was always praying to Iomade, asking for her counsel. One time I overheard her blaming herself for sending you to the Abyss. But you know our Galfrey, she's laid plenty of friends to rest in her life. If she called off the Crusade after every death, we'd have lost to the demons a long time ago, right? But then we send the storyteller back to, explain it, although that was before the 6 months passed. Yeah. That sounds just like my dear cousin, mutters Darren. If we encounter her while she's still amongst the living, I might be the first to greet her, arms outstretched, and asking if she missed me. Or may I be the first to greet her, arms outstretched, and asking if she missed me. So Galfrey pulled herself together and made a decision to push forward before the demons recovered from their last defeat. To go to the attack before they thought of doing the same to us. To go on the attack before they thought of doing the same to us. You were declared dead, see. We did things properly though. We threw a big funeral feast and everything. Everybody was bawling their eyes out. Even Beth shed a tear for you. The Queen sent all the civilians to Nerosian, took the Sword of Valor, and ordered all the troops to follow her. Only some folks kinda turned down that particular honour. Anevias shoots you a smile. You're a wonder, our wonder. You've been sent to us by the gods, no doubt about it. Maybe we're crazy, but we believe in you. I even started packing my stuff to go, then I realised I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I felt torn between my duty to the Crusade and my duty to my family. You failed to persuade the Queen Galfrey that you should retain the title of Knight Commander. Oh. We could have? Interesting. Or I wonder when that was. Okay, I don't know which particular conversation that was, but interesting. I just kept thinking, you are a commander. We've been through so much together. So I told Beth all this, and she said to me, stay. I know what you're feeling. I know your love is with me, but if the commander comes back and finds no one here, she'll lose faith in us. I miss her, of course, like crazy. I'm grateful as well. She's bound by her oath to the Queen, seeing as how you're not the commander anymore. But she gave me the freedom to do what my heart told me. To tell the truth, I thought I'd be sticking around here on my own, but before I knew it, there was a whole gang of us. A ragtag crew, for sure, but we're all united. We're all fighting for you. So, about a week goes, and then the demons, the scum start sniffing around. It was obvious that the Queen was long gone. That's when it all started. They came at us with a whole bloody army. Those sons of bitches. They're led by Orangofta, a fat hog of a demon. We had to surrender the fortress and retreat to safety. We've been here ever since, scouting out what they're planning next, listening in when we can, picking them off one by one. Anevias scowls. In other words, we've been living like rats. An odd expression dawns on Darren's face as he listens to Anevias' lengthy account. Without seeming to address anyone in particular, he says, The Queen and her decisive dash, the desperate defense of Dresden, hordes of demons baying at the walls. Why do I get the feeling this is all leading to a grand denouement, and that everything will soon be at an end? Well, I don't foresee anything we can't handle. If this thing is coming to a head, we'll make it through. Your optimism is infectious. I do believe I'm developing symptoms. How long do you think it will be before I start sincerely believing in a brighter tomorrow? So the population of Dresden has been evacuated? Yeah, the Queen got out as many people as she could. Those who agreed to go, that is. Even the dungeons were emptied and the prisoners evacuated. I did hear that somebody may have escaped on the way to Nerosian. I didn't ask for details. It's not our problem anymore. Well, unless the person who escaped was Nura, in which case it is our problem, but let's not worry about that. Of course, they couldn't move the bodies of those poor people whose souls were stolen by that jeweler, Sunhammer, or whatever his name was. They've been sheltered in the city. Arsinoe has been looking after them, and Sila's pals from the Houndhearts have been guarding them all this time. The demons have attacked a few times and given the knights a thrashing. Only Alan was left standing, but none of the victims came to any harm. By Dresden, I hope their souls are found, so all this won't have been for nothing. I completely forgot about that plot line. It's been so long since we've been in this area that there's so many plot lines where I'm just like, what? Anyway, where did the Queen go? Has there been any word of her? Anevias shakes her head. She didn't say anything to those who were staying behind, in case the demons got their claws on us, you know? They could force the information out of us. I don't know if what the storyteller saw was a dream or a vision, but he just dashed off toward the citadel. Said he was going to hold some of Galfrey's things and find out where she was headed, because the commander would be back soon and would be asking about it. That's the last I heard from him. He's been gone half the day. Okay, so the storyteller's at least working on our side. Alright, we've covered recent history, but what's happening now? There's all hands on deck here. The one-eyed devil is spying in the tavern. Hilora's gone to free captured soldiers from the dungeons. And And the storyteller, he had some vision about you and the Queen. He took off running, saying he needed to touch her things to find out where she is. If she's in dire straits, we need to go and help her once we deal with things here. And Captain Sealkind, remember him? Yeah, was given the boot by his superiors. He wasn't getting along with them, so they tossed him out on his ear. Get this, the guy just walks right out through the city gates, pack on his back, heading west like he's going for a stroll, the dumb fool. What happens? He didn't see eye to eye with his superiors. The higher-ups didn't like the way Sealkind was assigning more and more soldiers to surveying the territory, leaving less and less for military actions. The captain had a dream about discovering a surviving Sarkorian village like Wintersun, and he got carried away. A couple of nights when the Rosian showed up with orders to strip him of his rank, Sealkind started yelling about how once again nobility was neglecting the interests of the common folk. He said he was trying to carry out a rescue mission because that was what he called it, while the top brass were clearly only interested in glory from winning battles and the gold Galfrey were put in their pockets. He was about to be thrown out on his ass, but Sealkind beat them to it. He just disappeared. He left Dresden and went who knows where. A new captain was sent to replace him, but the Queen took him and his soldiers with her when she left. Where do you think he went? I can't tell you where, but I can definitely tell you who. He's gone off searching for his beloved Sarkorians. It's a damn shame we lost him too. We could do with another decent officer around here, bloody amateur archaeologist. He didn't deserve to be treated like that. Sealkind's a good man. Ah, you got that right. I hope he's still alive. If you come across him, tell him to come back, will you? Maybe Sealkind's career isn't over yet. I've heard better news. Okay, so what are we going to do? Anevias furrows her brow. Now that you're here, there's only one thing for it. We gotta win. But to do that, we need to hit him with everything we got. One and done. Here's what we'll do. You head for the Citadel, and everyone who's out in the city on assignments back to me. I'll round up everyone still within the city walls. We'll meet up again at the Citadel and sock them in one final punch. But you better hurry. I haven't heard from any of the units in the city for a while. Maybe there's no one left to round up. And one more thing. Remember the Bell of Mercy, the relic he restored? I do? Okay, interesting. You'll be walking right past it. Make sure to give it a good thwack. Make all the demon's eyes pop out. At least give us a fighting chance. I've heard it's good at frying scum of all kinds. Well, that's kind of cool that, the relic that we restored that it gave us absolutely no clue about, that we needed to do it, is actually pretty good. Well, it's time to do my duty as commander. Nevia nods grimly. Good luck, Commander. Don't die out there, please. And don't worry about your pals from the Fane. I'll get them here in one piece. Ah, so this is going to be our new base. Like, properly. I'm just going to loot it while we're here. Also, going to move away from that thing if we can.
I finished here. Is there more?
Right. The statue of Iomade rises above the desecrated paraphernalia of the temple. Oh, the temple's also a lot smaller than it used to be. Oh, there's a place for us to rest. And then, this is the way out of the temple. Oh, good. Moving away from that stops the noise. Wonderful. Right, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching, and next time we're going to save Drezen. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.